Very good morning, children. Sai Ram. So today we are going to start a new chapter. Okay, chapter number 7, factors and multiples. So in the last class we have finished the revision of chapter number 6, division, isn't it? So today we are going to start a new chapter. The next chapter, okay? Chapter number 7, factors and multiples. So first we will learn about factors, okay? And then we will learn about multiples, okay? So factors. So if we see the multiplication, the numbers that multiplied, the numbers are that are multiplied to get a product, isn't it? So those numbers are called factors of that product. Okay, see, the numbers which are multiplied together to give a product are known as factors of the product. Okay, for example, 2 into 3 which is equal to 6. So 2 3s are 6, isn't it? This is the multiplication. So these two numbers are multiplied together to give a product, isn't it? So these two numbers are factors of this product. These two numbers are factors of this product. Okay. So if we multiply two numbers to give a product, then those numbers are the factors of the product. Okay, because these factors divide the product exactly. That is, it is leaving remainder as 0. Okay, it leaves 0 as the remainder. So if we divide 6 by 3, if we divide 6 by 3, then 2 3s are 6, isn't it? 2 3s are 6. So if we subtract, we get the remainder as 0. So 3 divides 6 exactly. Exactly means it leaves 0 as the remainder. Okay. If it leaves 0 as the remainder, then 6 is divisible by 3 exactly. Okay. So similarly, if we divide 6 by 2, then 3 2s are 6, isn't it? 3 2s are 6 again. So if we subtract, we get 0 as the remainder. So 2 divides the product 6 exactly. Okay. So the factors of a number divides the number exactly. That means it leaves 0 as the remainder. It leaves 0 as the remainder. Okay. Exactly means it leaves 0 as the remainder. Okay, children. So the numbers which are multiplied together to give a product are known as factors of the product. For example, 2 into 3 which is equal to 6. So here 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. Okay. The factors of a number divide the number completely, exactly or completely, without leaving a remainder. So without leaving a remainder means it leaves 0 as the remainder. Okay. So the factors of a number divide the number exactly or completely. That means without leaving a remainder. Okay. For example, when we divide 6 by 2, the remainder is 0. Just now we have seen, isn't it? If we divide 6 by 2, the remainder is 0. So 6 is exactly divisible by 2. Thus 2 is a factor of 6. Similarly, 3 is also a factor of 6, isn't it? Just now we have divided and seen it leaves 0 as the remainder, isn't it? So 3 is also a factor of 6. Okay. So we can find the factors of a number by multiplication and division. So we can find the factors of a number by multiplication and division. So using multiplication also we can find the factors of a number, and using division also we can find the factors of a number. So we shall see some problems. Okay. Example, write all the factors of 12. So we are going to find out the factors, all the factors of 12. So first, by using multiplication we shall find the factors of 12, and then by using division we shall find out the factors of 12. Okay. So by multiplication, so we have to start from the first table. Okay, first table. So if we try first table, in first table 12 will be there, isn't it? 1 12s are 12. So 12 is divisible by, exactly divisible by 1 and 12, isn't it? If we divide 12 by 1, then we will get 0 as the remainder. And if we divide 12 by 12, 12 by 12, then 1 12s are 12. So we'll get 0 as the remainder, isn't it? So 1 and 12 are factors of 12. So we have learnt that the product of two numbers, if we multiply two numbers to give a product, then those numbers are factors of the product, isn't it? So this 1 and 12 are factors of 12. Okay. And if we try second table, in second table, so 2 6 are 12, isn't it? 2 6 are 12. So 2 and 6 are factors of 12. Okay, like that we have to check all the multiplication tables. Okay. So next, if we try third table, then 3 4s are 12 we get, isn't it? 3 4s are 12. So 3 and 4 are factors of 12. And if we try fourth table, then 4 3s are 12 we get, isn't it? 4 3s are 12. So already we got 3 and 4 are factors, isn't it? Yes. So the factors are repeating. So with that we can stop proceeding. Okay, if the factors are repeating, then we will stop the procedure. Okay children, so see, we will stop here since the factors are repeating. So in the previous step itself we got 3 and 4 are factors, and in the next step also we are getting 3 and 4 are factors, isn't it? So the factors are repeating, so we can stop here because the factors are repeating, isn't it? So what are the factors of 12? 1 12 2 6 and here 3 4. So these are all the factors of 12. Okay, these are all the factors of 12. So the factors of 12 are 1 2 3 4 6 and 12. Okay, have you all understood children? Yes. So next one, by division we shall find out the factors of 12. Okay, so if we divide 1, okay, we shall start trying from 1. So if we divide 12 by 1, then we'll get 12. remainder as 0, isn't it? 1 exactly divide the number 12. So 1 is the factor. So 1 and 12 are factors. Okay. So next one, if we divide 12 by 2, so we shall see whether the remainder will come 0. So if the remainder is 0, then the quotient and the divisor are the factors. Okay. First, we should get remainder as 0. If we get remainder as 0, then the quotient and the divisor are the factors of the dividend. Okay. So first we shall divide 12 by 2. So 6 2s are 12 and we'll get remainder as 0. So 6 and 2 are factors of 12. Okay. So if we take 3, what we will get? So 12 divided by 3. Then 4 3s are 12, isn't it? So we'll get again remainder as 0. So 3 and 4 are factors of 12 because we get 0 as the remainder. If we get 0 as the remainder, then the quotient and the divisor are the factors of the dividend. Okay. So here we get 1, 12, 2, 6 and here all 3 and 4 are factors of 12. Okay. If we divide 12 by 4, then we get 3 4s are 12 and remainder as 0. So 3 and 4 are factors of 12. So in the previous step itself, we got 3 and 4 are factors of 12, isn't it? So we can stop here. Okay. See, try 3. Then 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So 3 and 4 are the factors. 3 and 4 are the factors. That is the quotient and the divisor. Okay. If we take if we divide 12 by 4, then we get quotient as 3. So again we get 3 and 4 are factors of 12. That is, factors are repeating, isn't it? So if the factors are repeating, then we shall stop the procedure. Okay. And we can write the factors of the number. So here 3, 4 and in the previous step 1, 12, 2, 6. So these are the factors of 12. Okay. So the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Is it clear, children? So if we do multiplication, then by multiplication table we have to go on. Okay. If we do by division, then we have to divide the given number by 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. So if the factors are repeating, then we shall stop the procedure and we can write the factors of the given number. Okay. If by division, if we find out the factors of the given number, then we should get remainder as 0. If we get remainder as 0, then quotient and divisor are the factors of the given number. Okay. So exercise 7.1, first A. Write down the factors of 28. So we can solve that means we can find out the factors of 28 by using multiplication. Okay. So try first table. So for every number, 1 is a factor, isn't it? So if we try 1, then 1 into 28, which is equal to 28. So 1 and 28 are the factors. And if we take 2 tables, then 2 14s are 28. So 2 and 14 are factors of 28. If we take 3 tables, it will come in 3 tables 28. 28 will come in 3 tables. No, isn't it? It will not come in 3 tables because 9 3s are 27 and 10 3s are 30. So we need not try third table. So next table is fourth table. So if we try fourth table, then 4 7s are 28, isn't it? See here, if we try fourth table, 4 7s are 28. So 4 and 7 are factors of 28. And 28 will come in fifth table? No, isn't it? 5 5s are 25 and 5 6 are 30. So 28 will not come in sixth table. So take seventh table. 7 4s are 28 will get. Isn't it? 7 4s are 28 will get. But in the previous step itself, we got 4 and 7 are factors. And in this step also, we get 4 and 7 are the factors of 28. So the factors are repeating, isn't it? So we shall stop here. Okay. We will stop here since the factors are repeating. So we can write the factors of 28. What are the factors of 28? So in this page we get 4 and 7. Isn't it? And in the previous steps we got 1, 28, 2, 14. So 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28 are the factors of 28. Okay. So the factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28 are the factors of 28. Okay. Yes. So we will do one more problem. Okay. 1B. Exercise 7.1. First question, B problem. Write down the factors of 50. So by multiplication we can do. Okay. We will do. So starting from the first table. In the first table every number will come, isn't it? So ultimately 1 is the 1 and given number are the factors of the given number. Okay. So in the first table every number will come, isn't it? So ultimately 1 and given number are the factors of the given number. Okay. So if we try 1, then 150s are 50. So 1 and 50 are the factors. Then think the number 50 will come in second table. Yes, isn't it? Because 2 25s are 50. So 2 and 25 are factors. See here, if we take 2 into 25, which is equal to 50. So 2 and 25 are factors. And think third table 50 will come? No, isn't it? In fourth table the number will come 50? No, isn't it? And in the fifth table, yes, it will come because 5 10s are 50. So 5 and 10 are the factors. Okay. So if we take fifth table, 5 and 10, which is equal to 50. So 5 and 10 are factors. And in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th table, 50 will not come. So take 10th table. 10 5s are 50, isn't it? So 10 and 5 are factors, but in the previous step itself we got 5 and 10 are factors, isn't it? So the factors are repeating, so we will stop here. Okay, we will stop here since the factors are repeating. Okay, so now we shall write the factors of 50. So what are the factors of 50? First step we'll get 1 and 50, 2, 25, and here 5 and 10. Okay, these are all the factors of 50. So the factors of, sorry, it is 50. So the factors of 50 are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. Okay children, so be thorough with the multiplication table. Okay, then only you can answer. Okay children, have you all understood? Yes. So that's all for today's session. So I'll meet you in the next class. Okay, thank you children.